was in my kitchen. He was trying to talk me out of work and into going fishing. Then he wiggled his nose and we were up in a tree stand. A 10-point buck in front of me and a rifle in my hand. And I said, Mike, are you some kind of Cajun Santa? He said, no, son, you're just dreaming that you've died and gone to Louisiana.
You see these roseau cane, Mike? That tells me that's a firm bottom. And of all the places in this particular cove, if I could only fish one, it'd be right in front of those roseau cane. He whacked it right over there by the grass. There's a better one. Now, Dan, don't make me catch them all.
Well, I might have to steal one of your lures.
This is Captain Mike Gallo with Angling Adventures of Louisiana. We're fishing speckled trout in the Biloxi Marsh today in late October.
This is where you hook them in the mouth.
Okay, there you go. That's your pointer, Mike.
Yeah, see? You got, and look, more than one hook in there.
Dan says that if you put him on him, he can hook him.
That's it.
He had a safety line on him.
Let me see that smile, Dan. Look, you see that? Now that's a happy hooker, folks. A happy hooker.
Happy hooker. Yeah.
I believe the trout are still in their transition pattern, coming from spawning and migrating into the marsh. Generally, I don't think of them as being in deep shell-laden bottoms until 60-degree water temperature consistent. And that'll hold until it gets to about 53, and then it's really tough to catch them. By the time the water temperature gets to be 53 degrees, live bait won't be available as far as shrimp, and you'll strictly be bouncing plastics real slow on the bottom. It'll be a very subtle bite. But that time frame from 65 down to 55 is generally when you can really catch a lot of fish in the marsh. And that should take place second week of October all the way to Thanksgiving.
Now, what water depth do you like when you say deep water and things like that?
Deep water can be anywhere from 8 to 20 feet. And in Louisiana, that's deep, since today we're in 2 feet of water. They're hanging off that little point. That's about 1.5 feet of water. I got to get a better cast next to that grass. He probably saw us in the background so close to the boat. Whenever you fish in top water, you want to make long casts away from the boat, because as the fish approaches your topwater lure, if he sees you in the background, he's probably not going to come back. So having it far away, better chance that he won't see you.
Got one fooled.
Well, it's about time.
Well, I want to show you that they still had a couple in here.
Look, that's how the Cajuns catch them. They hog tie them.
That's it. You gotta put that Cajun hog on it.
Steer wrestling.
Dan says he's not into quantity, he's into quality.
I'm into quality.
Even if he's got a hook in his side, he don't care.
They taste the same.
You know, when you get to be my age, you know, you live on Social Security.
That trout goes good with government cheese.
Since I didn't get a raise on Social Security this year.
Oh,
you know?
here we go. Don't look at me, I paid my taxes.
That's quality fish. That's a true fisherman that can catch fish any size. That's a good fish.
Another healthy one.
Yeah. And it's in the mouth too.
Mike, have you realized I've been advertising with you for 10 years?
Isn't that amazing? It doesn't seem like it, but you're right, 10 years.
That's been a long time, and I need to just go ahead and tell you thanks, because you got a very good product and I get a lot of traffic from there.
That's a keeper.
Oh, look at there. Those are in there.
They got 2 fish caught that time.
Oh, don't pick on me too long, we'll be on the ground. We gotta tear it loose. Tear it loose, the customer left this jacket on the boat. I don't have much investment in it.
So you see, he has no scruples about taking customer stuff.
I didn't take anything, he left it. You're trying to put words in my mouth.
Hey, we just heard what you said.
Yeah, but you didn't listen to what I said.
Well, interpretation is the thing you got.
Look, you're getting behind. You better put fish in the boat. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, you got 5 in the box and I got 3.
You'd think he's a vegetarian the way he keeps catching grass.
No, I was putting it there.
And if I see a minnow jump or a boil in the water, I certainly want to cast in that area. That's what we call nervous water. And it's just a place where there's going to be some predators. I got this one. You gotta like them trout that make the drag go. Look at that thing in the water, Mike. You see him down there? He's gonna come in the boat with you. Ah!
There's a keeper trout. Look out, Dan, he's coming your way.
That's right. Now he's taking my type of fish.
Yeah, monkey see, monkey do.
That fish must have followed me here from the bridges in Lake Pontchartrain.
Good fish.
Another hog tying job.
Oh, if he's smaller, he's about the same size, like in the mold, you know?
Yeah, that's good. I like that size mold. Now with all those hooks.
Now, you don't want mold radiation on that. What do you call it? Remediation.
Remediation.
You like that kind of thing?
Yes, sir. Well, he was hooking them out, that's for sure.
I just had another one blow up on me.
That's a good trout.
Ooh, he's barely hooked. You better put him in the boat, he barely hooked. He loves to hit that railing before he puts him in the boat.
Yeah, he wants to challenge.
Bang!
That's barely hooked. The sun has gone in slightly, and that has really helped the bite.
It really helps to fish top water in low light conditions. And I know you hear people talk about fishing them early morning or late evening. Those are definitely going to be low light conditions when the sun is low on the horizon. When you have cloud cover, you can fish at top water all day. All it amounts to is, I tell my customers that at 6 a.m. in the morning, we can look at the sun with our bare eyes, no problem. But at 10 o'clock, you wouldn't dare look at the sun without your glasses. Same thing for the trout. When he's approaching your lure from underneath, clear blue sky, the sun is going to hurt his eyes. In low light conditions, they'll feed on the surface all day long. So that's a good tip for fishing top waters, low light conditions. That fish is low on iron. I'm gonna see if I can put some in his jaw. Dan used to tell me when we first started fishing that in October, he put up all of his fishing rods to concentrate on duck hunting. And I told him I couldn't believe that October and November is definitely some of the best times of the year to fish in the marsh. So fortunately, he fishes in the marsh now in October, November, and he puts up his guns. He doesn't shoot any ducks.
Well, what it was during that period of time, duck hunting, I was a hard duck hunter. Fishing was second nature. But now that I'm a little bit older, I get out here and try to do a little more fishing than duck hunting.